We live in a world nowadays where most men would actually be single than be in relationships and be married. Now, a lot of this may not be by choice, but single men are rising. Single men are actually increasing daily. There's more and more men being single. And guys, the truth is that as a single man, you're dangerous to society. And I'm going to explain that in this video. First of all, we have to understand that when you're single, you have no attachments. You don't have a wife, you don't have kids, you don't have responsibilities as far as taking care of another woman, and you can truly embrace who you are and walk a lonely path if you wanted to. So when you walk a lonely path, you can start thinking about what you truly want to do. You can start bringing your power back to yourself and truly embracing who you are to the core of your soul. Now, when you do this, when you start to reevaluate who I am as a man, because that's what's going to happen 9 times out of 10, because you'll be alone, you'll have enough time to self-reflect, you'll have enough time to analyze every flaw that you have, because it will lead you to do that. Because you might start thinking, man, why am I single? Why don't women want to date me? And by doing that, naturally a byproduct of that is you're going to self-improve. And once you start to self-improve as a man, you're going to get to a mindset to where you can actually critically think. And most times you'll observe how things are, and the reality will start to be identified to you. And certain truths will start to expand in your awareness. And what happens is you can start challenging the status quo. So that is a powerful thing right there. When you start challenging the status quo, when you start going against why things are the way they are. And most single men would do this naturally because you don't have an attachment to anything. So you could start saying, you know what? I don't think that's right. And I'm not going against that. I'm going to stand against that. And most of this world is just, they're followers. They can't think alone. They can't stand by themselves and truly embrace who they are. They're not really ready to stand for something, bro. They're not really to have principles, have ethics, have morals. A lot of single men are single because they see this society is flawed. This society punishes you for getting married because in the court systems, they're going to destroy you as a man. You have to pay alimony, you have to pay child support. And you'll start to say, you know what, that's not right. I'm not going to subscribe to that. I'm not going to go down that path and fall victim to that and be hurt. And most of our brothers want to self-delete and take their life because they're married and they're miserable because of byproduct of that. And they're sleeping in a car, they're homeless. So you start challenging that, you start going against that. So that's the main reason why, because most men that are single have the ability to walk their own path. A lot of us are lone warriors. A lot of us know that my peace comes first. And when I'm choosing my peace, it's dangerous because I know that nothing can really shake me off my rocker. You're not going to subscribe to capitalism. So, I have my own peace. I've done my own work. I feel healthy on the inside. I feel comfortable with who God created me to be as a man. So when these people say, you have to buy this to be happy, you have to seek this to happy, you have to do everything that's outside of yourself to be happy, you don't subscribe to that. And that's dangerous, bro, because you're not falling into capitalistic consumerism. You might be that one person that's okay with being a minimalist. You don't need to go out here and buy the most expensive, extravagant cars. You don't have to go out here and buy the most expensive house. You don't have to buy the most expensive steak dinners, and you can save your money. Once you can save your money, then you can invest in, real estate. You can invest in crypto. You can invest in yourself. You can buy courses. You can self-improve. And by doing that, you gain knowledge. By gaining knowledge, you can help change the world because now you can build back other people and you coach other men to change the world. And that makes you dangerous, bro. It really makes you a dangerous man because nobody wants these type of men in society. They would rather have you be loser, be depressed, have you live in complacency, rather you be average, rather you stay in this comfort zone, rather you be tormented by demons and not be able to look yourself in the mirror so you can run to the bottle, so you can do drugs. That's the lifestyle, bro. And that's honestly 90% of our men are like that. The select few men that are walking away from all this and understanding I'm only going to accept a woman if she comes in and she provides value. I'm single right now because I stand firm on what I believe in. I stand firm on my morals, my codes, and my ethics. And she's not coming in, she's not feminine, she's not submissive, she's not following my program, I'm walking away from that. And that makes you dangerous to these women too, because now they see you as a man with standards. They don't feel confident, they don't feel good. You know, they question who they are now because society told them you're supposed to be put on a pedestal, you're supposed to be a princess, you're supposed to be the queen, happy wife, happy life. So that goes against everything that's been taught since that early age for women. And another thing here is when you are a single man, you can be dangerous because you can bond with other single men. You can build a tribe. You can build community. There's more and more men, especially look at our community here at Men Are Needed, of single men that are rising, that want to band together, that want to start taking back their purpose, their drive, their motivation, and build one another. If we're not spending all of our time on women, on family, on subscribe to Happy Wife, Happy Life, and doing all these family outings and doing all these things that take money, and we're taking this money and I say, hey, let's build a business together. Let's join and unite forces and really decide to buy back our blocks, regentrify our communities, give back to these streets, and get these gang members off the corner, get these people off drugs, and help tell them that God loves them and feed their spirit, feed their soul. The moment we decide to build tribes and feed each other's soul and actually build a bond so that we're helping each other's mind, body, and spirit, collectively, consciousness rise, the frequency of the planet rises, men start to feel empowered, men start to feel worthy, and men start to realize that sometimes this society puts an emphasis on that you have to be married, that you have to have a wife. And maybe that's overrated. Maybe that's not the lifestyle for me. Maybe my lifestyle is to do something great. And I know that sometimes women won't get me to where I need to be because a lot of women want you to be complacent, bro. They don't have drive. They don't have motivation. When you're out there wanting to build a business, they'll be like, well, why can't you just be home with us? You're missing too much time with the kids. You're spending too much time with the kids, and then they're lonely. And then that they get sad because you're not there with them. You'd rather focus on getting the money. So then they might end up cheating on you, and then that destroys your spirit. And men are starting to see this. Men are starting to have their awareness and their consciousness expand on a collective level. And deciding to be single may be a great choice for you. And at the same time, there's some men that decide that they want to be in relationships and they decide that they want to be married. And they learn the hard way. Now, I want to say this, I'm not saying that everybody that's married, everybody that is in a relationship is not dangerous, that can't do these things. I'm saying that the majority of people right now in society that are single, that choose to be single, and that are understanding the dynamic of the society that we're moving into, this can be a powerful thing for them. This can make them feel good. Because for too many of us, for like the last probably decade, have used being lonely, being single as a sad thing, as being a miserable thing. It makes them want to self-delete. Why not regain our power? Why not regain our masculinity and tip the scales back in our favor so that we don't feel down and we're not depressed anymore? Too many of us as men want to run to bottles, run to drugs because a woman hurt our heart. So yeah, you can be a true masculine man. You can self-improve, you can go to the gym, you can eat the right foods, you can develop bonds with one another and become a tribe member and grow to be a powerful man. Let's build this bond. Let's continue to unite. Let's continue to strive for greatness. Let's push each other for greatness. And let's embrace the culture that, you can hop on Seymour Intention. You don't have to give all your energy to these women. These women sometimes are succubuses. They just want to take, and extract everything from you and not give anything back to you. You want an equal exchange when you're in a marriage, when you're in a relationship. Too many of us give everything, we give everything, and we never get anything in return. And I think that is a big change in society. I think that's where we're moving towards as men. And a lot of us are gaining that enlightenment and that wisdom because more of us are speaking on the truth and we're embracing the truth. And this is a powerful thing, bro. I know you can feel it just as well as I can feel it. And there's times where you might have second thoughts and society might try to tell you, no, being single is a weird thing. You're 40, you're 50 years old, and you're still single, you're miserable. Look at you have no kids, you have no family. But that's why I think it's important for us to chase purpose. Purpose should always come first no matter what. When you're on your purpose, when you're on your mission, when you're on your drive, when you're on your godly, divinely plan, and you take that and you actually run with it and you put action behind it, you put discipline behind it, you put consistency behind that, nobody can talk down on you. They might have insecurities and they might feel a certain type of way because you're accomplished and you're going after your goals. And then that's another thing that makes you dangerous too, because you're going after your goals because you don't have anything weighing you down. You don't have society weighing you down. You don't have your wife. You don't have your family. You don't have your kids. So you can do excellent things. You can put in 20-hour days and sleep 4 hours a day and stay at work all day. And that makes them feel as, you're a threat now. And they see you as competition. They see you as somebody that looks like you're quote unquote better than them, because you're doing great things and you're showing them a side of them that they truly want to do. But their wife may tell them, no, you can't do that because you have to spend time with your kids. You have to spend time with your family. Now, I do want to say this. Family men are important in this society. Family men are great. If you're a family man and you truly love being with your family and that's what you're brought on here, you brought on this earth to do that. You wanted your whole lifestyle to be a man and you wanted to, have kids, and you were one of the fortunate men to have the ability to get a woman. You may have got her and you're happy in that relationship. Bro, I salute you. But too many of us aren't in happy relationships. Too many of us are sad because their wife taking everything from them, or they're afraid to leave her because they know that if they do, they're going to get screwed in these court systems. So they have to sleep in the doghouse. They have to sleep on the couch. So that's what I'm saying in that aspect. If you're all happy, if you're cool in your marriage, salute, bro. This video is not for you. This is for those other guys that might be sad, that might want to take their life, that might want to run to the bottles. And I'm showing them a different perspective. I'm giving them a sense of empowerment, letting you know, bro, you're single, but you're still powerful. You're dangerous, man. You have that drive. You have that grit inside you. You can rise up and truly focus on yourself. There's no better time than now, bro. Stop waiting. Stop slacking. Stop moping around. Stop living in grief. Stop living in pain. Stop accepting this, I'm sad and I'm never going to get a wife and women hate me and I'm an average guy and I don't want to live no more. And that's not the truth. The truth is you're powerful. The truth is you can rise up and win, bro. Let's win together. Join the community. Join us here at Men Are Needed. Until next time, peace.